Hey everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to another Civilization 6 video. Now, big news today because Civ 6 is getting pirates, or a pirate scenario, which I think is really exciting. I think it's something a bit different, but yet is very historical, so I'm very excited to play this. And in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a deep dive on the trailer we saw, trying to pick out some details that you maybe missed and trying to give some thoughts as we go on. So let's dive into it and start with the very basics. So a couple of things I think we need to mention early on is that one, this is for all players, so whether you play on console or PC, whether you've got all the DLC or none of the DLC, this is going to be available to you. So just buy Civ 6 and you can play this scenario. I very much like that fact that literally anyone can try it. And the second thing I think it's important to mention is that this is not like the other game modes we have seen recently. So for example, if you've bought the New Frontiers Pass, you will have had access to the Secret Societies game mode. This is not going to be like that. It's not going to be like the textureful game mode either. You could toggle them on and off. This is very much a standalone scenario. So inspired by Sid Meier's Pirates, this new pirate scenario is a 1 to 4 player scenario where your main objective is surely going to be to gather more treasure than anybody else in your game. The scenario includes 4 different pirate factions to play as, and these are the Dread Pirates, the Privateer, the Swashbuckler, and the Hoarder, and they will all have both an active and passive ability. We just don't know what they are yet. At a guess, I'm thinking that one of the factions may have additional combat strength, one may get a greater amount of treasure from plundering, and maybe one will get a bonus towards the Relic System. Talking about the Relic System, that was a seamless transition, I know, I've been perfecting this for years now. But the Relic System is probably most comparable to something like how your government works in a standard game of Civ 6, in the way that it gives your faction interchangeable bonus cards. Hopefully when you see it all on screen, it will actually be quite obvious how it works. So the bonus cards we know you're going to have access to at some point in the game are as follows. So the first one is Captain William Kidd's Journal, and that gives 50% chance of finding an additional treasure map when visiting a tavern. The second one is Crates of Rum, plus 10 gold per turn. There's also Blackbeard's Short Fuse. Naval unit attacks deal -2 movement to enemy ships for the next turn. Dowsing Rod, every ship can sense the closest treasure chest within 20 hexes. Singing Topman reduces unit maintenance cost by 3 per turn. So there are the bonuses we actually saw in the trailer if you break it down and have a close look. But what I like about them is they're all obviously pirate themed, and they're all very, very powerful, which will give this scenario an edge and make which relic cards you choose very, very important. On top of all the information I've gone over already, there's quite a lot of other things you need to know too. So firstly, you won't only have to compete with your fellow pirates for control of the seas, but the French, Spanish, English and Dutch will also be there to follow your plans, just as obviously they were in history as well. The second thing to know is that the scenario has a brand new purpose-designed art style, which is far more tropical and represents the tropical Caribbean, where much pirating actually took place if you look through history. Like, what I like about this art style is that everything from the cities to the units just look absolutely stunning, and it really does open your eyes to how a bit of a change in art style really can freshen up the game a little bit. The third thing to mention is that the Caribbean, along with sections of Central and South America, and maybe Florida was on there as well, but that sort of area actually forms the basis of a purpose-built historical map for this scenario which you can play as. So if you want to play on the purpose-built map, that is going to be centered around the Caribbean. However, if you want to kind of switch things up, you can randomly generate maps too for this scenario, so that's very fun. But I imagine, you know, it's not going to generate you a Pangea map. It's going to be very much a sea-focused map. And the final thing I want to mention here is that as pirates, you will not have cities. So to heal your units, you're going to have to kind of do other things. So from the trailer, we saw that the careening ability allows you to rapid heal units in shallow waters, but if you do that, you're going to lose all your movement points for that turn. But they have adapted so that this is playable outside and not using cities. Before I end this video, I just want to mention that in this developer update where they announced the pirates, they also talked about some game mechanic balancing and things like that. So do go and check it out if you're interested to see exactly what's going to be changing with this free update. But pirates was the main thing, and it's very exciting, and it's nice to see them really experiment a bit more with the scenarios, because I feel like I wanted some purpose-built scenarios like this for a little while. The last thing I want to say is that this scenario will be available on October the 22nd. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you want to see me analyze more things in Civ 6 and just watch more of my Civ 6 content, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also check out the video in the box below to see more Civ 6 stuff as well. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex and I will see you in another video soon.